Good.
All right. Good afternoon, morning, everybody. So, we're gonna just pop the tops, see how numbers look, and hopefully they won't be in such a grr mood. I've been hearing other beekeepers' bees are a little on the grumpy side right now. I'm really kind of hoping with all this water stuff has like started to bloom again and they'll finish capping all this honey. Right now is a really crappy time to try to harvest your honey, at least in my area, because it won't stop raining. I had to wear, my yard is squishy, but the bees are working their butts off, it looks like. So I'm just gonna pop the tops and make sure they are, well, not make sure of anything other than making sure they're looking okay, no pests, not too many beetles, and see if they look healthy numbers wise. I would like to pull my honey, but I need it to stop raining for a few days so the humidity isn't so high, because otherwise all my honey will ferment. There we go. So this one I think was one that we looked at last week. Will you pump that just to make sure, like periodically? Thank you. We looked at just to make sure it didn't have too many beetles, which they don't look too bad. That looks like white wax. White wax is a good thing. White wax means fresh wax. So we're just gonna pull this one. We're not too bad of a mood this morning or afternoon. Not completely white. I thought it was white. But they're working on it, so none of that's capped, but numbers wise they look pretty good. Let's pull this one just because we can. There's a lot more bees on this one. So, couple beetles, not too bad. All right, well, we'll keep monitoring it. Thank you. All right, moving on to the next one. That one looks like it has a lot of bees. They're capping this one. That looks nice. Okay. Yay. So they're working on it. Sorta. Okay, so that's good. That's good news. All right, what I do want to do, since we did show the other cut comb, I would like poof it heavy real quick. I would like to see how their cut comb is going on. All right. I have got to remember to bring both tools. Ha! That was close. Oh, look how pretty it looks. Okay, so we don't have as much cut comb on this one. but I see 8, right? The center.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go on the other side. Maybe 10. All right, so let's give you guys a close-up of it if I can. All right. It's really hard to see because of this. I can't see through that groove, but these 2 and maybe these 2 have both sided cut comb, which looks amazing. That girl right there has pollen on her. I hope she is not gonna put that in there. Otherwise you'll get pollen with it, but that's kind of what you get. Yay! I'm pretty excited about that. So the difference between this cut comb and the other cut comb is this one is actually round, not square, and also it's double-sided. So it's a little way more special. I'm really excited. I'm a little bummed they did not touch these outsides, but that's okay. Next year. Can you poof them so I can put them back? All right. Don't want to squish bees. All right. Oh, I just decapitated a bee. All right. Poof the top.
That bomb's not ready to fall out.
Yeah, we need to scooch it over. There you go. All right, so yay. They're working on it, just slowly but surely. So I'm really hoping like I said, this rain would give them the last little oomph that we needed. Where did that comb come from? I don't like that.
Last time we were out here?
It wouldn't have looked that good. All right, so same thing. We're not gonna pull off of me. Thank you. So this is about where they're done capped. And they haven't really put much in there, so. Don't see too much activity on the bottom, but they've got a couple capped, not all, but. All right. So we're still waiting, obviously. This is the longest I've ever gone without harvesting. But I've also a fellow beekeeper who lives that we've kind of been helping each other out this year. He lives a couple miles from me. He doesn't harvest till late August anyway, or early August, what was it? I don't remember. So for him, this is normal. So. That's seriously dark. Huh. And the whole bunch, did you just see all that liquid come out? That's soaking wet honey. Probably not even honey yet, nectar at this point. All right. There's lots of them. Alright, so this one will be my most achieving hive, definitely. Wow, they filled that all the way to the bottom. Yep. Cut comb looks pretty good too. I can see it from here. So I guess a couple more weeks. Squish. And this one will be ready to go. All right. I'm over the rain a lot. My bees should have plenty of water at this point. My yard needs to be mowed already, but can't. Yep, this one looks pretty good. Whole thing is capped. So we're getting ready. Now we just need it to not rain for a week. Not even, but a couple days of no rain would be nice to be able to harvest everything. But I'll show you guys one of these. Well, that's all dry, but all the rest of the frame looks really pretty. So, it's a little dark, honey. Darker than last year's. So I don't know what they got into this year, but one more. Squish, squish, squish. All right, this was the one I re-queened, so that's just fungus, I think, from the wood. I'm pretty sure it's fungus from the wood. Numbers look good. Ah. All right. So, just want to see if they've even entertained the idea of trying to make some honey. Not that there's much. I was gonna feed this one last week, but I decided, or yeah, the last video. I think we did it last week, right? Yeah. I was gonna feed them because I was concerned about their weight. However, I realized then I couldn't feed them because then they would just start storing it. So I decided to err on the side of let's just let them keep it and monitor them. They've been super busy. They had a huge out the other day. So I think they're just okay. As long as I don't take we should be fine. Now when I do remove the super, yes, everyone will be fed because everyone needs to be fed when I do that. But I think they'll be okay. So far their numbers down below I can see look thick. So I think we'll be okay. So a couple more weeks of waiting. My yard was just very pokey this year. It happens. We still have the swarm on my porch. We were gonna move that, but then I decided, because I could see, like, I personally feel like it was a moth of some sort crawling on it. I just wanted to be able to monitor it a little easier. But it's definitely struggling. I will say that. It's not the best looking hive. So we'll see. But like I said, a couple more weeks and then hopefully we can harvest. But other than that, that's all we're gonna do this week. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and we'll see you next time.